Hello, I'm Jeremy, and welcome to another episode of Practical IT. In this episode, we're going to show how to prepare an SD card for use with a Raspberry Pi. Right here, I've got an SD card. We're going to use a program called Etcher to prepare this. Alright, so I will carefully insert the SD card in the back of my computer. And we'll load up Etcher. So just to give you an idea on Etcher before we get started with that, Etcher is available at etcher.io. It is available for macOS, Windows, in both 64 and 32-bit versions, and installer and portable versions, and Linux as an app image. So you really can decide on one tool and run it anywhere. Alright, we've got Etcher. We're going to select our image. And for that, we're going to go to my zip folder. We're going to select the Screenly Open Source Edition image file and say open. Next step is select the drive. We'll select the Apple SDXC reader. This is an 8 gig SD card, micro SD card actually, and we will say continue. And then we will click flash and let it do its thing. In a few moments it will have erased the disk. It will copy the files over onto the disk, and it will be all set to go for our Raspberry Pi. So I'm going to pause the video while this is doing its thing, and we'll come back with a few more thoughts at the end. Alright, so as you can see, our flash to the SD card has concluded. At this point, you can eject it from your computer. You can take the micro SD card out of the adapter, and you can put it in your Raspberry Pi, boot up, and in our case, for the example today, we would be greeted with instructions for accessing Screenly over the network. Now, please understand that the same basic procedure is used for any OS that you would use on a Raspberry Pi. This is not specific to Screenly. That was just an example given the size of SD card I had available. You could very easily do the same thing with Has.io for home automation. You could do it with Raspbian or Noobs or whatever else you might want to get your hands on to run on a Raspberry Pi. You know, the more the merrier. The Raspberry Pi is all about experimentation and just gaining experience and having fun. With all that in mind, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Click the bell icon to be notified of future videos. And this is Jeremy signing out for Practical ID. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.